Or sorry, start the record rather, and starting the game. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Dollar versus Roman, Game 1 from Group 1 of the ISL group stage, which we didn't cast this group during the live cast or the replay cast. So I decided, hey, I'll do it today. Now, if you notice at the top, I have this fancy new overlay, which I think I'm going to have to move a little bit so I'm not covering the minerals. Today is also kind of an experiment to try out this overlay, and also I messed around a little bit with my resolution and frames per second, frame rate rather, that's what I'm trying to say. So just let me know if everything's working. Also, let me quickly get the races. Alright, Dollar is the white Terran. So actually you can do an intro and I'm going to be playing with the images here.
Alright, well in the bottom right the map is Fighting Spirit and we have ISL Dollar from the Czech Republic. He is Terran. And in the bottom left, brown, we have Roman012. He's a Protoss player, I can't remember from what country. I'm going to guess Hungary from memory. Don't remember at all. Bulgaria. There we go. Roman with a perfectly timed gate, actually, with some good positioning on it. Whereas Dollar, I think, has decided to go with the 11-11, which isn't going to work out. He just got gassed by Roman. That is early bad news. Time to see if he attacks with 5 SCVs or just goes for an expo with the bunker. Roman now taking his gas at the bottom left. It looks like Terran is going to be expanding. He has queued up 4 SCVs. Hopefully we get to see some nice micro by Roman012, as the perfect counter to this build is 1 base Reaper. But you never know. In fact, Roman knows he's going to Expo and puts a pylon at his Expo. Still with no cybernetics core due to all the harass he's doing.
This is actually quite funny. You usually see this in PvZ rather than PvT. But I guess if you know Terran's going to try and do a fast expand. Is he going to let it finish? Wow, he does even let it finish. Is. Very cool.
Because he really has to decide which one he's going to attack. Whereas Terran can just place the command center anywhere, so that's kind of ineffective.
So the first 2 Marines are out, and we've got 3 SCVs attacking the gas. Looks like Cybernetics Core is just finishing up now, and this scouting SCV is going to scout the Protoss base last, so Terran's not going to be too happy about that.
Roman pumped out a Zealot instead of going straight Goonery tech build.
Oh, I think I got the player. Oh no, I just got the colors mixed up. Oopsie daisy.
Terran, finally killing the scout probe. Zealot headed to his base. Not sure what the thinking was behind that, as he knows he's going to go mass marine. The command center has gone down. He only has three more Marines going out though. Lack of rally, not sending him out. Is he going to bunker too early? Is that what we're seeing here? What's that SCV doing?
No, looks like he's going to attack the pylon. Give those Marines a helping hand.
As an ISL tradition, he only has 2 on gas. Terran does at least.
Oh.
After having his gas taken. You know. Definitely a good idea, I guess.
That's how they do it in the ISL. In AB tournaments, we only build command centers. In ISL, we don't mind gas. So it looks like the Zealot, without actually doing any damage, is just going to run away. Oh, it's going to get an SCV that was doing something over there. I have no idea what it was doing.
I think he was trying to send a scout around. Failed.
Anyway, the other scouting SCV...
realizing he has 2 on gas.
The other scouting SCV seems to have returned after getting shot a few times by that Dragoon. Looks like 2 gate goons with range. Is there a robo anywhere? Nope.
No. I guess he's gonna try to do a run by or a bust. I'm not quite sure. I never found 2-gate to be very effective versus Expo, as you can easily just repair the bunker.
Well, there is an SCV running around the 6 o'clock, perfectly avoiding
2 of them.
This Protoss force. Whoa, a second SCV. That's kind of weird. Note that not only does this avoid...
Scared of DT.
Yeah, because not only does this avoid the Protoss army, it also checks for any proxy that might go down here. Of course, the 9 o'clock position is also quite popular for a proxy robo.
1 Marine going down.
Need a little bit of a miss micro there by
SCV's coming out to repair.
By Dollar. I think this is a bit much. Yep, he puts one back. I believe you only need 1 SCV per Dragoon to keep that bunker fully repaired. But oh, now there's 4 Dragoons. I do believe he needs another one here. And oh, pulling a few more.
Now that's too many.
Yeah.
Far too many.
But he will at least be safe. And the scouting SCV is going to get in the base. There is a probe here positioned to put a Nexus down. Whoa, it looks like the Zealot's going in. He's targeting some SCVs. 1 Dragoon goes down. How many Dragoon? Or looks like 2 kills on each of those Dragoons. The 1 Dragoon buddy has gone down. Okay.
Some miss micros going on. A lot, actually.
Uh-oh, first tank could go down. Oh, that's so huge. Oh my god. This is gonna... That hurts so much as a Terran, losing your first tank. These SCVs are gonna have to stay on the bunker for just that much longer. Losing that mining time.
There is one positive going on here. He has 3 on gas.
Uh-oh. Protoss looks like he's going to try and bust it once again. More SCVs coming off the line, focusing down the SCVs. That Dragoon is going to go down. I hear a siege tank sieging up. There it is. That siege tank is going to put an end to that attack. Wow, losing a second Dragoon even. I don't know if that was worth it. He got a number of SCVs. And the Nexus is only just starting. It's very, very late compared to the Terran's Expo. On the other hand, he did get quite a few SCVs. But I'm still not sure how I feel about that. No Robo quite yet, even though he can't afford it. Is he just going to go for a third base? There is a probe moving up here.
He's going double Expo.
Indeed. Now, actually, I quite like doing this build in PvT, except I do it even without a gas steal. I just go 2-gate goons and then put on some pressure and then double expand, because a lot of times Terrans freak out and just turtle up too hard.
Well, I'll like to do that, but not with that same mentality. I don't think Terrans are going to turtle up. I know they're going to actually be aggressive at a higher level.
You play against good Terrans. I play against less good Terrans.
Finally going to put up his second factory. Maybe even a third one, as he hasn't queued another tank. And he is missing a depot, so yeah, it's going to be a third factory. Second gas, early academy. Really awkward build by Terran. Really a safe, scared build, which is the opposite of what you need to be doing against Paros's very, what would I call this build? I call it the I do what I want build. Because you have so much economy, you just do whatever the fuck you want.
And looks like we have the first armory also under construction. Meanwhile, in the Protoss base, the Robo is just finishing up. 2 more gateways going down. I heard a scan. Was that at the 3rd base? I didn't catch it.
It was a gateway count.
Okay. I quite like this wall at the 3rd using an observatory. Some players will just do it all with pylons, but I think it's quite cool if you put like a citadel or an observatory there. I don't know, it doesn't make a huge difference, it just looks cool.
Terran going with a low tank count, trying to do a fast push. Gonna be extremely ineffective as far as I can see. Not sure what Terran is even thinking at this point.
Gotta be careful. Looks like he's trying to bait those Dragoons. Doesn't work.
Temporarily successful. Repairing his tank, Terran has a lot of economy, but it's only on 2 base. Although he put up his 3rd command center, to actually expo towards Protoss, which is a good move. It helps you to where you can easily push them through your third base.
Indeed. So Terran will aim to expo here, and then he can put some siege tanks up here as the back part of his push towards the Protoss natural.
Speaking of walls, Protoss as natural is not using pylons to block that. He has a citadel on one side.
Ah, doing more fanciness. Of course, blocking this off does make the choke that much smaller to prevent any kind of vulture run-bys into your main, which can be quite devastating.
Well, speaking of vulture run-bys, vultures are out.
Interestingly, there was a scan up here in the top of the Protoss base, I suppose looking for any kind of hidden carrier possibility or something. Just to keep an eye on the tech.
Not sure, I tabbed to check your stream chat. In the stream, yes, this is an ISL replay, but we're casting ISL Group 1. I am aware of that, Ustreamer 96890. That dollar is S1MB. But he was JC Dollar and a million other names before that.
If we look at the gateway count, it's up to 8 gateways, and the archives and Stargate are going down, so it will just be a standard gateway units plus Arbiter support. A Goliath already out for
supply blocking himself, and Terran is ahead. Well, he was. His food was at 107 before, and Protoss was at 110. But now, with all those gateways going up, that is going to balance itself out. Whereas Roman is not making a good number of Zealots to begin with. He's going with a heavy Dragoon army.
And the Protoss will spot this Terran Expo going up at the 6 o'clock position. So let's see if he's going to try and take a 4th base relatively quickly, or if he's going to go for an attack. The thing is, with taking an extra bases, there's actually vultures and mines placed at all these expo locations. So he'll have to send at least a couple of Dragoons to escort the probe.
And a knob. He's actually just sending a whole hotkey of units. Saying, fuck it, I'm going to clean this up.
You know, it's funny, it reminds me of Semi's game.
Semi?
Yeah. Just sends like 2 control groups of goons and then loses all his zealots for no reason. Oh, Semi.
2 vultures going in to harass the undefended third of Protoss. Gonna get some probe kills. 2, 3.
Indeed, there is a cannon just warping in now, so that's gonna put an end to that.
He stopped paying attention. It stopped at 3. Definitely had potential to get at least 6 probe kills.
Indeed. But it looks like he didn't put the guys back on the gas though, so there's only 1 guy on the gas there at his third. 4 now.
I think he'll fix it. He queued up 5 probes. He has to go back there eventually.
Indeed.
Protoss macroing very well. The only thing that's bothering him is making pylons. Clearly not a strong point of his.
Setting up an expo now at the top left. Gonna get his 4th base. Since the Terran... Oh, Terran
caught off guard with vultures.
Yeah, not paying attention. Tank's a little bit far back. And I think they were all on siege too. But anyway, he does have a bunker even here at the bottom base. That's a little bit unusual. Oftentimes the Terran will just wall it in with a couple of depots and put a tank behind, and that's perfectly fine. Because the wall off with depots does completely mess up the Protoss unit AI.
Terran rallying to his gas